My presentation is on Pablo Picasso. I chose Pablo Picasso because prior to this class I did not look at art further than how detailed and skillful the artist appeared. Learning about the Cubist movement during Module 12 of this semester challenged my view on the norms of paintings and opened my eyes to the depth that these pieces of artwork hold. I knew I wanted to do an artist from the Cubist movement for this presentation. As one of the originators of Cubism, Pablo Picasso was my first choice. Picasso began his career as an artist in 1894. He worked in a realist style. He depicted subjects authentically and employed a true-to-life color palette. In 1901, Picasso appeared to have entirely abandoned realism. This particularly clear in his preference of color. This change in color choice lasted until 1904, and is now known as Picasso's Blue Period. From 1907 to 1917, Pablo Picasso pioneered the Cubism movement. It was a revolutionary style of modern art formed in response to the rapidly changing modern world. In collaboration with his friend and fellow artist Georges Braque, Picasso challenged conventional, realistic forms of art through the establishment of Cubism. Cubist artwork breaks up and reassembles objects in an abstract form, instead of depicting objects from a single viewpoint. The artist depicts the subject from a multitude of viewpoints to represent the subject in a greater context. Towards the end of Picasso's career, he ventured into neoclassic and surrealism styles prior to his death in 1973. Picasso's work ran for over 79 years. He dabbled in many different mediums, including sculpting. However, Picasso did not advertise his talents in sculpture so much, although his kind of art attracted him, as he always strived to do his hand in something new. It was only in 1966 that Picasso's sculptures were displayed in London, Paris, and New York, at special exhibitions comprising more than 200 exhibits. Picasso also ventured into ceramics, poetry, stage design, and writing. However, he is most widely known for his canvas paintings. After attending academia at the Real de San Fernando or Royal Academy of Fine Arts of San Fernando in English, Picasso and fellow Spanish painter Carlos Casagemas ventured into Paris, where Casagemas would soon commit suicide. Picasso's loss of his partner would influence his upcoming Blue Period, where his color palette choice would be changed to essentially monochromatic paintings in shades of blue and blue-green, only occasionally featuring other colors. During the Spanish Civil War, the Spanish city Guernica was bombed by Nazi Germany and fascist Italian warplanes on request of Spanish nationalists. This incident is considered to be one of the first bombings on a defenseless civilian population by a modern air force. Originally from Malaga, Spain, Picasso was deeply moved by these events. Picasso created the masterpiece titled Guernica in response to the bombing of the city. Guernica was an oil painting on canvas nearly 12 feet tall and 26 feet wide. This piece brought worldwide attention to the Spanish Civil War and is considered one of the most powerful anti-war paintings in history. Titled Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, or The Young Ladies of Avignon in English, this masterpiece of Picasso's is considered one of the most influential paintings of the 20th century, as it played a key role in development of both Cubism and modern art. It was a change from traditional European painting. Picasso used different styles to depict each figure in the painting, with the head of the woman pulling the curtain in upper right being most strictly Cubist element. The painting was controversial not only for its radical style, but also for its subject. It was the first released to the public in 1916, and its title was changed to lessen the scandalous impact. The Avignon of the work's title is a reference to the street in Barcelona famed for its brothel. The artwork depicts 5 nude female prostitutes in a disconcerting confrontational manner. They are rendered with angular and disjointed body shapes, with the 2 figures on the right shown with African mask-like features. Over his career, Picasso formed a collection of his own original work, as well as fellow artists, that established him an estimated net worth of nearly $500 million at the time of his death. Picasso has been acclaimed as one of the most influential and talented artists of his time. However, he did not go uncriticized. Some art critics, such as Jonathan Jones from The Guardian, have labeled most of Picasso's work trivial, as they are snapshots of a particular moment in his life. There is nothing more to the most of Picasso's work than the virtuosic showing off, said by Jones. Pablo Picasso has had enormous influence on the 20th century art and worked in a variety of styles, most notably creating Cubism with Georges Braque. Breaking nearly every rule of traditional Western painting, this work was a huge leap from his previous blue and red periods, which were more representational and emotional. Picasso was hesitant to display the work to the public, and it went unseen until 1916. The term Cubism was first used by French critic Louis Vauxelles in 1908 to describe Braque's landscape paintings. Painter Henri Matisse had previously described Vauxelles as looking comprised of cubes. The term wasn't widely used until the press adopted it to describe the style in 1911. After Cubism, his major contribution to modern art is the freedom which characterizes every aspect of his painting, sculpture, or ceramics. Many established artists have accredited Picasso with influencing their modern artwork, such as David Hockney, Roy Lichtenstein, and Jackson Pollock. Interestingly, Picasso's full name has 23 words. His real name is Pablo Diego José Francisco de Paula Juan Nepomuceno María de los Remedios Cipriano de la Santísima Trinidad Mater Patricios Clitio Ruiz y Picasso. He received this name when he was baptized and originates from a list of saints and relatives. At age 13, Picasso's father decided that he would give up painting because he felt his son was already a better painter than him. Picasso also had 4 different children by 3 different women. Here are my works cited. Thank you.